All right. Oh, good morning. So I know y'all looking at me like, girl, where are you going with this? But just stick with me. There is a message in this. So today was my day. I was supposed to get out and go to work at one of the stores. Okay. All right. So early this morning, woke up, got the kids dressed. I got dressed, stuff like that. Okay. Stick with me, guys. So the midst of getting dressed, I always have my moment of reflection and prayer and stuff. So in between all that, the kids dressed afterwards, we're out the door. Okay. I knew it was raining, so the kids had their jackets and stuff. And again, we're out the door. So we made it in. It wasn't raining that hard. Okay. So we made it in the car, and once we got in the car, I said, "Okay, y'all, sit back, buckle up, whatever." And I stuck my key in the ignition. And normally, when I would get in the car, stick my key in the ignition and stuff like that, like once I get this car started, before I even pull out the driveway, I always started with prayer. Like that's God protect us, give us traveling grace to and from, stuff like that. Okay. Um, so Um, soon as I stuck the key to ignition, my everything came on. Car came on, everything just and then for a few minutes it turns off. And I'm like, wait, hold it. Whoa, wait. So I started going through everything, like was everything turned off? I knew it was, wasn't no lights on, none of that. Started checking to see, was it my battery? Was it this? Was it that? It wasn't my battery, wasn't this, wasn't, any of that. So I'm like, hold up, was like why? Like what's going on? I got the auto protection on my car, whatever. Anywho, long story short, I was like, well, let me just call my mother. Soon as I had that thought to call my mother, I looked outside that way and I seen the sky has gotten darker. So I'm like, what's going on today? So then, not only that, but and yes, what y'all hear is the rain. Um, not only that, but the rain it was pouring harder than what you hear, harder. So I'm like, okay, guys, let's just get out. So kids like, oh my gosh, are we going? I'm like, y'all, we're no. Mm. So I'm checking to see like, y'all sure y'all got school today? Y'all ain't I ain't get the memo. Like normally the last time the teachers would message, be like, hey, it's starting this much, this time, blah blah blah, whatever. It I didn't get the memo, so I'm like, okay, I guess y'all have school, but y'all for you know, just for protection, I'm just gonna keep y'all home. Okay. I'm like, I have to stay home, so I'll keep y'all home. It'll be okay. Because once I drop my two kids off to school, I have to drop Nala off to daycare. Then I have to go across town, to my place where I'm there to work at. Okay. But that didn't happen today. It didn't. So I always keep extra stuff on me. So I grabbed like my tablecloth that I had from not the one that I need to decorate my table with at work, but the tablecloth that I had were my office table. And I took that off and I said, okay, kids, cover up with this. I know y'all have y'all jackets, but cover up with this because the rain is pouring hard. So cover up with this. Come on, we're gonna get out on a count of three. They were worried about me, like, Mom, blah blah blah, your umbrella. I'm like, don't worry about me. I got my umbrella. Come on, let's go. So we went out, we got in the house. Once we got in the house, I told them take off their wet clothes, whatever. They did that. They're in their room, they're content. I've changed clothes as you can see, my gown, got off my wig and all that. Okay. And I had a moment to myself and I said, God, I just want to thank you for protecting me. I just want to thank you for protecting not only me, but for protecting my family on today. Thank you. Because if it weren't for your protection, we would be in a bad wreck. If it weren't for your protection, I don't know, my husband he wouldn't be having to uh plan um anniversary. He would be have to plan my funeral. He would have to plan my kid's funeral or something if it wasn't for your protection, God. So God, I thank you for protecting me from harm and danger, God. I thank you for covering me. I thank you for your grace and mercy. That's it. So what I want to tell y'all is when you look at certain stuff that happen, like don't take it for granted. It's like, man, this happened on this day. I had this going on and don't look at it like that. Look at it as God's protecting you from something. You know, look at it as God's protection, man. Cause man, I kid you not. When I said that prayer, God, please protect me from all harm. Keep your hands up on me. You know, and then when we went to in the car and I told my kids, you know, we're praying for traveling grace to and from, you know, and man, it was nothing but God for him to shut that car. Like, sis, I ain't gonna have you move like this. Like, sis, you and them kids gonna stay home. Y'all gonna stay home. And I listen. Obedience is better than sacrifice, and trust me, when you're obedient, it's better outcome. When you're obedient and you listen, it's better outcome than for you to want to do it yourself. And no. So I thank God for being obedient to Him, and that's all, y'all. Like, you never know what God's protecting you from. So don't take it for granted as, oh, I'm just here and I have to stay away from this. No, no, no. Everything is according to God's protection. And if he's doing stuff to say, nope, I'm gonna make you not move, don't move. Don't move. It broke my heart. Yes, it did. Yes, I'm get out of this. But yes, it broke my heart. But I just came on here just to show y'all that I was ready to go. Like I was prepared. I had it. And it's like boom. And I'm like, oh, okay. So y'all have a great day. Be blessed. And that's all.